And we're underway. Game 2 of the doubleheader, Brookdale and Montgomery. This ball is hit on a bounce to third. Bresniak there to play it. Makes the throw across in time. One away. So Moylan is retired to get it started. Charlie Levy will be next, the shortstop for the Mustangs. After Brookdale's 10-2 win in Game 1 of the doubleheader. A significant one for many reasons, as that one's fouled off the bat of Charlie Levy. Johnny Johnson picking up career win as Brookdale head coach number 800 in his career. So we congratulate Johnny on that milestone, the longtime Brookdale head coach, now in his 24th season as the head coach. Strike one pitch to Levy. It's taken, and it's another strike. 0-2. Tyler Spencer getting the Game 2 start for the Jersey Blues. Deals the next offering, and just missed off the plate. It's a new battery in there for Game 2. Luca Lemira making the start behind the plate. And Spencer working quickly with his next pitch. It's in the dirt, and Lemira able to stop that one. On deck, Peyton Boatshelt for the Mustangs. As here's the pitch. Lined and over the shortstop Clark in the left center field for a base hit. So Levy picks up a one-out single. So Peyton Boatshelt, the batter, first to check in at first, where Levy goes diving back in. Brian Gadsford here with you on Brookdale TV. Game 2 of the doubleheader just underway, top of the first inning. There's a called strike. Well, Boatshelt, we saw him come in the game on the mound in Game 1, one of 3 Montgomery pitchers used. And we nearly had Levy leaning too far, but he's able to dive back in there. Spencer set, throws over again. Another close play, but safe. Montgomery scored 2 runs in the first, but nothing after against 2 Brookdale pitchers. Jake Bird and then Vinny Zafaris combined on the 7-inning effort. Then Spencer, next pitch, fouled it back to the fence behind home plate. Boatshelt hitting third in the order, waiting on deck is the cleanup man, Nate Garcia. As Levy takes his lead, and they're paying a lot of attention to him as he again dives in there. Pitch coming home, half swing, and it just missed the strike zone. Spencer checks the runner. He's had a few pickoffs, but he'll go to the plate and ring him up. Strike 3. Boatshelt frozen down on strikes, 2 out in the inning as Spencer registers his first strikeout. And Nate Garcia strides to the plate now. Garcia getting the Game 2 assignment behind the plate. He was the DH earlier in the afternoon. Runner at first and 2 out. Righty to righty with the first pitch. 1-0. So Brookdale with the win. They go to 8-0 on the season. Montgomery starts this game with a 1-1 mark. Their season just getting going. Brookdale starting to get into the meat of their schedule. Plenty of games in the early part of the year. They did not have a trip to South Carolina this time around. Montgomery will be headed for Myrtle Beach in the days to come for the Ripken experience. Inside, and that hit him. So Garcia drilled by that fastball. And the Mustangs with 2 on base. So Nick Lanier will be the batter. Spencer looking to get out of first inning trouble. Deals the first pitch, and it's hit right back to him. He's got it on the backhand. He tosses to first in time, and the side is retired. So a couple base runners, but they're both stranded. Brookdale coming up in game number 2 with no score. Anderson Gonzalez leads off against Lucas Shafford. First pitch home is inside 1-0. As Brookdale bats in the bottom of the first inning. No score in Game 2. Game 2 starter for Montgomery is Lucas Shafford, the right-hander, who's down in the count, 2-0. So Gonzalez taking Ryan Schmidt's spot atop the Jersey Blue order. First game that Schmidt has not started this year. And quickly it's 3-0 with Nick Lavarco waiting next. Brookdale another double-digit run-scoring total in Game 1 today. The 6th time that they've done that is taking all the way a strike. Three and 1, wind and the pitch. 3-2 now. So from 3-0, the count full on the Brookdale leadoff man. And it's hit towards short on one hop to Levy, who's got it and throws to first in time. Gonzalez is out number 1. So Nick Lavarco coming up. Rest of the defense for the Mustangs. In the outfield, they have Bochelt with Moylan and Stewart. Chikota at third base, Levy at short, Weinberg at second, O'Leary at first. As Lavarco cracks one out of play, strike 1. And Garcia does the catching for the right-hander Lucas Shafford. Oh, and 1 on Lavarco. And he ducks for cover on a pitch high. One ball, one strike. Lavarco in the opener reached base 3 times. Walk and reached on a couple of errors. Cranks this one down the left field side, and that ball is going to clear the fence for a home run. As Lavarco adds to his Region 19 leading total. That's his 4th of the season, and Brookdale's out to a 1-0 first inning lead. So Lavarco has been swinging for the fences, and he's got his 4th round tripper. Rocco Bresniak next. And he swings at the first one, golfs it into shallow right field, and that dunks down for a base hit. Bresniak takes the turn and heads for second. Sliding, he's safe. So Bresniak able to work out a double out of it on a little shallow pop-up to right field. But Stewart had trouble with it, and Bresniak takes the extra base. So here's Ryan Cole, takes that one in the dirt. Garcia finds it, but not before Bresniak takes off for third and makes it there. So some heads-up base running. Brookdale taking the extra base. They've got a man now at third. Infield starts to come in as Cole watches a fastball outside. Cole had a ringing double in the opener today. Drive in a run. And he hits this one high in the air left center field. Moylan, using his glove to shade his eyes, makes the catch, tagging at third. Bresniak heading for the plate, and he scores. So Ryan Cole, an RBI on a sacrifice fly, make it 2-0 Jersey Blues. Anthony Martino, the batter, hitting 5th in the order for a 2nd straight time today. Ball 1 taken. Martino was the DH for game 1. He's in the field at second. He hits this one off the glove of Chikota at third, and he cannot recover in time. As Martino reaches first base, sharply hit ball will give him a base hit. Devin Smith is next for Brookdale after quite a game 1 for the Jersey Blues center fielder. Had 3 hits. He takes a strike call, 0-1. Smith had 2 singles and 2 walks, so 4 trips to the plate. On base all 4. Here he's thinking about a bunt. The runner in motion. The throw is wide of second and the stolen base. So Martino steals it successfully. He's now in scoring position. 2 runs already on the board. 2 out in the inning. Pitch to Smith. Inside, that got him. So he's hit by the pitch. He'll trot down to first base. So Gio Civ, the batter. He's the DH for this game 2, and he takes ball 1 on a pitch outside. Civ making his first appearance of the doubleheader. 2 on base for Brookdale, and ball 2. Got Martino and Smith out there at second and first. Schaffert set his pitch. Inside, he's behind him, 3-0. Maybe slightly more cloud cover for this game 2. Temperature about 50 degrees. Called, strike taken with a fastball. So it's fairly comfortable out there. The folks on hand wearing sweatshirts. This one's fouled straight back to the fence. Luca Lemira waiting in the on-deck circle. He's the catcher. Pitch high for ball 4, so Siv on with a walk. And a first inning bases loaded opportunity for the Jersey Blues, and it's Lemira who gets the opportunity. And immediately gets into a favorable count at 1-0. He's the 8th man up in the inning. 2 out, 2 runs in, bases full. Shafford from the full wind and delivers up high, 2-0. A couple of times you've seen Montgomery not be able to connect on the catcher-to-pitcher exchange. So they've had their fielding troubles. It cost them in game 1, and they're already down to start this game. Next one home. High pop first base side. That'll be out of play. Lemira, second year Jersey Blue, played a lot last year, mostly on the infield, but now he's one of the catchers. It's this one toward the middle of the diamond. That'll sneak through for a base hit. 1 run scores. Here comes his second. Luca Lemira with a 2 RBI single, and Brookdale's got a 4 spot in this bottom of the first and a 4-0 lead. Christopher Clark, the hitter, 9th man up in the inning, and he hits a comebacker right back to Shafford. That'll retire the side, but a crooked number on the board. 4 runs for the Jersey Blues and a 4-0 lead off to the second. Top of the second inning, Liam O'Leary, first ball swinging down the right field line. Long run Lavarco. That ball is going to be foul. So Leary just missed a base hit down the line, but just to the right of the chalk. And he'll come back and continue the turn. 6, 7, and 8 due up for Montgomery, and they find themselves down 4-0. Tyler Spencer has that advantage to work with on the mound as he deals strike 2 called. 0-2. O'Leary will be followed by Evan Weinberg and Ryan Stewart for the Mustangs. Swing and a miss. He chased a fastball out of the strike zone. 1 out in the inning. So second strikeout for the righty. And Evan Weinberg coming up. He was the starting pitcher in game 1 for Montgomery. 1-0. Gets the game 2 start at second base. 1 ball, 1 strike after a cut and a miss. Spencer worked out of a little bit of a jam in the first, gave up a single and a hit batsman, but came away with no runs against him. He's ahead in the count on Weinberg. 1 out, nobody on. And the next one home. High pop-up, fell ground over his Cole for a look, but that'll be beyond his reach toward the dugout. So 2 strikes in the count on Weinberg. And Spencer's next pitch. Another pop-up, and this ball is out of play. So Weinberg working a pretty good at bat here. Next one from the righty. Another foul back. This one to the fence behind home plate. He's making Spencer work. As the at-bat continues with the bases empty. And the next offering. Just missed with it. And now the count is full, 3-2. Weinberg with a pop fly and out of play, so he's worked quite an at-bat here. This is going on maybe close to 10 pitches with Stewart waiting on deck. Another pitch and a swing and a miss. He finally put him away. So Weinberg down on strikes. Spencer wins the battle. He's got his 3rd strikeout, 2 out. Two up, 2 down in the inning. It's Ryan Stewart, the right fielder. And he cues one along the first base line. That's a fair ball, fielded by Cole. Takes it to the bag, inning over. Easy inning for Spencer. He gets some 1, 2, 3. To the bottom of the second, 4-0 Brookdale. Bottom of the second inning, Brookdale has a 4-0 lead. Anderson Gonzalez grounds one through the hole between third and short for a base hit. So on the first pitch, Gonzalez, he's now 1 for 2. And Nick Lavarco, the batter, he cranked a home run his first time up in this game, too. His 4th long ball of the year, checking on the runner who's back in safely. 4 home runs and 6 runs batted in now for the Brookdale right fielder. Chops one to third. Staying with it, Chicota gets the out at second. The turn is in time for the double play. 5-4-3 around the horn, and there are 2 away. So nicely done. That was not an easy play for Chikota, first at third base, and then the turn by Weinberg. Ball 1 to Bresniak. Two and 0. Bresniak was 2 for 4 in game 1 today. And he's 1 for 1 in this one, so that's a 3 for 5 doubleheader so far. Had a double, scored a run in the first. Hits this one sharply. A nice pickup by Chikota, but he throws wildly to first. Bresniak is safe. Now he's on his way to second, and he's there safely. So Chikota made a nice play to field the ball, but then threw errantly, and Bresniak ends up in scoring position. That gives Ryan Cole a second at bat in 2 innings, and he watches just above the letters 1 and 0. So Bresniak, the base runner at second, 2 out in the inning, 4-0 Brookdale. Cole with a pop foul straight back to the fence, evens the count at 1 and 1. Cole started both games the doubleheader at first base, but he's a regular part of the rotation on the mound as well. 2 and 1 to him. And on the mound this year, he has not given up a run in his 8 innings of work. So you figure he'll be in line for a start at some point this weekend as he cranks one left side foul. Jersey Blues are scheduled for doubleheaders each of the next 2 days, although rain could put a crimp in those plans, at least for tomorrow. Weather looks okay for Sunday. The opponent then will be the Bronx. Big swing and a miss, so Cole out on strikes. That ends the inning, and Brookdale leaves 1 on base in the second. To the third we go. It's 4-0 in this game 2. Top of the third inning, I'm Brian Gadsworth on Brookdale TV as Brendan Chikota, first pitch swinging high in the air and well hit to left. Gonzalez way back, and that ball is off the fence and in play, and it's a leadoff double for Brendan Chikota. Did not miss a home run by much. So Leaf Moylan will take the turn now. Leadoff hitter, both games the doubleheader for the Mustangs. Righty to righty, first pitch. He pops it up back behind the plate, and that's over the fence behind the plate as Lemira in pursuit of it, but did not have a play. And Moylan, if there's one thing we learned about him in this doubleheader, is that he is up there ready to swing the bat. Does not let many pitches go by. Grounded out to third his first time up in this game. Swinging again, high fly ball, left center field. And it's Gonzalez who takes charge of it, makes the catch. Runner tagging, throw to third. He's there safely. So 1 on, 1 out, Charlie Levy. Base hit his first time up. Brookdale with a 4-0 lead. And ball 1. So Montgomery looking to get on the board for the first time in this game. 2-0. They got off to a good start in game 1, had the lead 2-0, but that went by the wayside fairly quickly. Strike called. Brookdale quickly evened it up at 2 in that first, and from there only added on runs. A 10-2 game 1 final. Fouled another one back. Levy has slid over to the shortstop spot from second, where he played in game 1. Shortstop for this game. The pitch from Spencer. Swinging a ground ball towards short. Fielded by Clark. He throws. Cole able to dig it out. And the out is recorded, the second of the inning. A run scores as Montgomery is on the board. Levy gets a run batted in. And it's 4-1. Peyton Boatschilt now the left fielder. 1-0 as he takes fastball outside. Took a called third strike his first time from Spencer. In the air, and that will be foul. Gonzalez made a mad dash for it, but couldn't quite catch up. Line toward left, and that's down, a base hit. So Boatschilt pokes one to the opposite field and picks up a 2-out single. And the batter, Nate Garcia, he got plunked his first time up in this game. Hit by pitch around the shoulder area. He's up there hacking, and he misses. Strike 1. 1 run home in the inning for Montgomery. The Brookdale lead 4-1. Spencer dealing with a 2-out base runner at first. Home at the pitch. On the ground, foul wide of third. Spencer ahead, 0-2. The pitch. Down low below the knees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Garcia going fishing for 1. Montgomery is done in the third. They score 1, but Brookdale leads. It's 4-1. Anthony Martino leads off for Brookdale. We start the bottom of the third inning. Brookdale in front 4-1. On the first pitch is in the dirt, 1-0. 5, 6, and 7 due up for the Jersey Blues. New pitcher for Montgomery. It's Greg Hansen, the right-hander. So the Mustangs get only 2 innings out of their starter today. And the count 2-0. As Martino will be followed by Devin Smith and then Gio Siv in the inning. Brookdale looking to extend that unbeaten pace to 9-0 with a win in Game 2 today, as that's fouled at the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Martino had a base hit, stole a base, scored a run his first time up in this game. And he lifts a fly ball to right field. Should be easy for Stewart, who makes the one-hand catch. So Martino retired, 1 down. Smith coming up. Montgomery just trying to find a way to keep Smith off the bases, as he's reached all 5 times. 2 singles, 2 walks, hit by pitch his first time in this one. Ball 1. Scored a run in that first inning. Brookdale plated 4. There've only been 2 innings in this doubleheader combined that they have not scored. One of them was the last frame. Another chance for Stewart in right field, and he secures out number 2. So 2 set aside on fly balls to right. And here's Siv. Drew a walk his first time up. Left-hand hitter, base is empty. First pitch at his feet. 1-0. So Shafford, the starter, only worked 2 innings, charged with 4 runs on 5 hits. Hansen has retired the first 2 in this inning. Looking for a 1-2-3. Pulled foul. Sun, not really much of a factor anymore. On 1-1. A strike with a good off-speed pitch. Good spot from Hansen. Now the next offering. Little tapper, going to be a tough play. Fielded on the bare hand and a good throw to first to get him and end the inning. So nicely done by Hansen. He works a 1-2-3 inning. We're through 3 in Game 2. Brookdale 4, Montgomery 1. Nick Lanier leading off for Montgomery and takes the first one outside, 1-0. It'll be the 5, 6, and 7 part of the order for the Mustangs. Brookdale in front 4-1. Grounded and picked up by the shortstop Clark. Long throw. Nice scoop at first by Cole, and they get the out. So Bresniak went for the dive at third. He missed it, but Clark was there to play it from short. Made an accurate throw. Cole did the rest. One away. William O'Leary next, and he attacks the first one and comes up empty, swinging strike one. O'Leary, a strikeout victim his first time up against Spencer. 1 ball, 1 strike. Spencer has fanned 4 so far. He has not walked a batter, but he's hit 1. This is popped in the air, middle of the infield, second baseman handled by Martino. 2 out. So this game moving along crisply as Evan Weinberg digs in. And he struck out his first time up against Spencer. But this one's rifled down the left field line. That ball is down and foul. Just foul. So Weinberg didn't miss an extra base hit by much at all, but he'll stride back to the plate. Spencer comes into the day having not given up a run this year. Missed with that pitch. Little looper, and that will be into the Montgomery dugout. Spencer's set down the first 2 in the inning, looking for a 1-2-3. Deals the 2-strike pitch, and it's in the dirt. Play 2 7-inning affairs. That's the doubleheader set up here in the region. Pitch off the corner. Full count. Spencer not wasting any time. Misses low, ball 4, so he walks Weinberg. And that gives Montgomery a 2-out base runner for Ryan Stewart. Grounded out 3 unassisted to Ryan Cole his first time up. That was in the 2nd inning. 1-0. Brookdale 4, Montgomery 1 as Jersey Blues look for the doubleheader sweep. And Stewart has to bend out of the way on a fastball that was riding inside. Pretty good lead at first for Weinberg. Not running. The pitch is fouled off to the right. Two balls and a strike on the Montgomery right fielder. Spencer ready, and home with the pitch. It's hit on the ground, and a wicked hop, but Bresniak makes an incredible stop and then throws high to first. And now on his way to third goes Weinberg, where he arrives safely. That ball took an incredibly bad hop. Bresniak somehow made a stab on it, but then threw high, and Montgomery has 2 on base. So it gives the 9th place hitter a chance. That's Brendan Chikota, the 3rd baseman. Infield back with 2 outs. Spencer's first one is a strike. 0-1 to count. Runners are at the corners. Runner from first goes for second, but pitch is fouled back. And that's Stewart, who will make the jog back to first base. Chikota struck a double his first time up in this game and scored the only Mustang run. They're down 4-1. The pitch. in the dirt, and a good stop by Lemira, sliding to keep it in front of him. 1 ball, 2 strike count. 2 out in the inning. Spencer looking to put it away in this 4th. And that one went off the bat as it ran inside. A foul ball. High fly ball, but he got under it. Smith easing back, and he makes the catch to retire the side. So Montgomery puts a couple on, but they leave him on base. To the bottom of the 4th, it's 4-1 Brookdale. New pitcher for Montgomery, right-hander Chris Tomlinson takes over. We start the home 4th inning. Luca Lemira takes strike 1 called. Brookdale catcher had a single in that 4-run first inning when Brookdale plated 4 runs on 4 hits. They have not scored in each of the last 2, but they hold a 4-1 lead in this game 2. 1 ball, 1 strike as that one goes to the backstop. Lemire will be followed by Chris Clark, and then back to the top of the order, Anderson Gonzalez. Jersey Blues a 10-2 winner in Game 1 earlier today. In tight. And an 8-0 record for the season. Montgomery now a 1-1 record at 500. But in danger of dropping below with a loss today. Missed the outside edge. Tomlinson working from a full windup. And he missed with it, ball 4. So Lemira heads down to first. He's got a leadoff walk. Second walk given up by Mustang pitching in this game. Clark, the batter. And he hit a comebacker for an out his first time up, right back to Lucas Shafford, who started this game, but lasted just 2 innings. Lemira leading. He's running. Clark takes it out of the zone. It gets away from Garcia and easily to second, Lemira. Hit in the air, shallow right field. Charging in Stewart, and he does not make the catch. Lemire on his way to third. The throw there is in time. They got him. So Clark gets a base hit as he hit a shallow pop fly. Stewart couldn't make the catch. Lemire held up at second, then tried to break for third, but a good throw from Stewart guns him down, out number 1. And now the batter, Gonzalez, runner at first, 1 out in the inning. Anderson is 1 for 2. Line towards center, that's down, a base hit. To second is Clark. He keeps on going, heading for third. Relay throw there, not in time. And Gonzalez takes second base on the throw. Brookdale keeping the pedal to the metal on the bases. They've got 2 in scoring position with their big bopper coming up in Lavarco. 4 home runs this year. And one of them came in the first inning of this game. Got him to wrap into a double play his last time, up 5-4-3. 1-0 the count. Clark at third, Gonzalez at second. 4-1 Brookdale, bottom of the 4th. And Tomlinson checks, and his pitch missed the zone. One out in the inning. It came on the bases. And a half swing. It's a strike. Lavarco didn't think so. And he's checking, I think, whether it was on the swing or if it was just a called strike. But I don't think he thought that was in the strike zone. 2-1 nonetheless. Down the right field side, a foul ball to even the count. RBI chance here, 2 in scoring position, looking to add to a 3-run Brookdale lead. It stands at 4-1. And the 2-2. Swinging a ground ball to short. There is Levy. He'll get the out at first. A run comes in as Lavarco gets an RBI. Clark in to score, and it's 5-1 Brookdale. So Gonzalez now the lone base runner. He's at third. Bresniak the batter. Strike 1 on a foul back. Bresniak doubled, scored a run, then reached on an error his last time up. That was to third base. 5-1 Brookdale leads Montgomery. And Tomlinson ready with the next pitch. And 1 hops to the plate where Garcia chests it down in front of him. Two balls and a strike. Bresniak checking on the location of that pitch. And he golfs this one in the air to right center field. Who's going to take it? It's going to be Stewart. So that will end the inning. 1 run crosses the plate. Brookdale leaves a couple on base. We're through 4 in this game 2 and a 5-1 Brookdale lead. I'm trying to drop down a bunt. Leaf Moylan aggressively off the man. The throw to first. He got him. So Aiden Biardi just into the game, immediately gets tested on a bunt back to him, and he makes a sharp throw to first to get Moylan 1 away. That's how you field your position if you're a pitcher. Charlie Levy, the batter, 1 out, nobody on, and he takes a strike. 0-1. Levy in this game has singled and grounded out to short. He's 1 for 2. Biardi with the over-the-head motion. A strike as he dots the outside corner. So Tyler Spencer out after 4 good innings, allowed just 1 run on 3 hits, 1 walk, struck out 4, and in line for the Game 2 win. Biardi, freshman from Union, New Jersey. Reaching for that one and fouling it out of play is Levy. And a ground ball to short, played on the backhand by Clark. Long throw, and Cole stays on the bag as they get the second out of the inning. Levy is out of there. So a couple of granddads in the inning. Biardi made a nice play to record the first out, and they get the granddad to short for out number 2. Is Peyton Boetschelt, the batter now, lefty to lefty. He swings and misses, strike 1. Boetschelt has taken a called third strike and then singled. That was his last time up in the third. Here's the 0-1. Little tapper, charging in Martino, flips it and gets him to end the inning. Nice play by Martino on the charge and the backhand flip, and Biardi gets him in order. 1, 2, 3. Middle of the 5th and a 5-1 Brookdale lead. Ryan Cole leads off in the Brookdale 5th inning. They lead 5-1 over Montgomery in this game 2. Cole batting against Tomlinson for the first time, lifts the first one out of play. Strike 1. Cole drove in a run with a sacrifice fly to center field. That was in the first, and then struck out swinging his next time up, and that was in the second. On 0-1, Cole takes a strike. It's 0-2. We'll be following the inning by Anthony Martino and Devin Smith for the Jersey Blues. Pitch from Tomlinson. Down and away. And Cole hits one sharply, but right at the shortstop, Levy, who squeezes the first out of the inning. So 1 gone, and here's Martino. Singled, stole a base in the first, flied to right. He's 1 for 2. Montgomery pitching has done a nice job of settling down after the big first inning. Strike 1. Brookdale scored 4 in the first. They added 1 in the last inning, but offense has cooled off just a little bit for a team that's batting over 400 as a team coming into play today. One pitch to center field. Moylan going back and making the catch. 2 down. And Devin Smith, they finally retired him on a fly ball to right field. He had reached base 5 consecutive times. 0 for 1 in this game. He was hit by a pitch earlier. First pitch, a strike. Two at base is clear against this side-winding right-hander Tomlinson. Count even. Brookdale with a 5-1 lead. Two and 1. If Smith kept it going, we'd see Gio Civ in the inning. High pop-up. Third baseman Chikota tracking it in foul ground and right near the line to make the catch and end a 1-2-3 5th inning. So Tomlinson gets him in order. Off to the 6th we go. 5-1. Brookdale lead in Game 2. Brookdale 5, Montgomery 1 as we start the 6th inning. Nate Garcia set to lead off. Aiden Bayardi's first pitch is fouled. And the count 0-1. Garcia, Nick Lanier, Liam O'Leary. That's who's scheduled in the Mustangs 6th inning. As they try to avoid being swept here in Lincroft. Cued foul. Brookdale has played some dominant baseball, not just here, but wherever they played this season. Undefeated record, 8-0. And a lot of lopsided scores in there. They've had some games 14-2, 10-0. They beat up on Luzerne. In fact, in that doubleheader, had a combined no-hitter. Down the first base line and foul. That combined no-hitter was started by Tyler Spencer, was the Game 2 starter in this game. No no-hitter today, but he allowed just 3 hits, 1 run, in line for the victory. And the pitch to Garcia. High in the air. It's the third baseman Bresniak, foul ground. He's got it. 1 out. Brookdale's got 5 outs to get for a doubleheader sweep. Next up is Lanier, Montgomery designated hitter. Couple of ground ball outs, a comebacker, and a grounder to short, 0 for 2. Base is clear, 1 away. First one home, ball 1 wide of the zone. One ball, 1 strike. Game has been moving along swiftly because the pitchers, they've been working with a good rhythm, starting with Spencer and now Bayardi. Nick Lanier over third base and into left, a base hit. Bresniak had a leaping attempt at it. Gonzalez will get the ball back in. That's a 1-out single. Liam O'Leary. Has struck out and popped to second. He's 0 for 2, but it looks like we might be getting some sort of change, and it will be a pinch runner. So Lanier comes out. O'Leary 0 for 2, right-hand hitter. Widespread stance from the right side. He takes a cut and foul tips it into Lemira's mitt for a strike. One out in the inning. Brookdale leads 5-1, and that's a touch outside. Down the right field line and foul off the bat of O'Leary. Brookdale win in Game 1 gave Johnny Johnson career win number 800 in his 24-year career as the Jersey Blues head man. That went in the dirt, and Lemira stops it. And he's 800 wins, and his loss number is only in the 300s, so you talk about a successful winning percentage. It's probably up over 70%. Another one in the dirt. Base runner at first takes his lead. Pitch home is hit on the ground at third, fielded by Bresniak. He'll go the short way for one, the turn, and got him. Double play, 5-4-3. They double up O'Leary, and Montgomery is done in the 6th inning. Brookdale coming back to the plate, and they lead this game 5-1. We move along to the bottom of the 6th inning. Brian Gadsford here with you on Brookdale TV. Gio Civ, ball one. As the Jersey Blues have the lower third of the order up. 7, 8, and 9 hitters. And Adam Rodriguez is the new pitcher, misses outside. He's the 4th Mustang pitcher in this game, too. Lucas Shafford started, and we've seen Hanson, Tomlinson, and now Rodriguez as Civ out in front. Foul tips the changeup for a swinging strike. Gio is grounded out and walked 0 for 1. Outside. Luca Lemira, Chris Clark scheduled to follow in the inning. Rodriguez winds and the pitch. High fly ball, pretty well hit right center, but it stays up for Leaf Moylan to put away the first out of the inning. So Civ retired, and here's Lemira. Brookdale catcher for this game, too. He's been on base twice, a single and a walk. Righty to righty with the first pitch. 1-0. Breaking ball misses. He cranks a high fly ball. This one will settle into Moylan's glove once again in left center field. 2 out. A couple of chances handled flawlessly by the Montgomery center fielder, and the inning left to Chris Clark. Brookdale hopes this is the last time they'll be at bat today, and that'll mean they've won the game. First pitch swinging, another one high in the air, another chance for Moylan, and he's got all 3 putouts in the inning and finish it off 1-2-3 for Rodriguez. Brookdale try to finish off the doubleheader sweep. To the 7th inning we go, 5-1 they lead. Evan Weinberg leads off. Last chance coming up for Montgomery, down 5-1 against Brookdale. And Chris DiMaggio looking to get the final 3 outs, but his first one is behind Weinberg for ball 1. They've got the lower third of the order. Ryan Stewart, Brendan Chikota scheduled to follow. Weinberg has struck out and walked in this game. He's 0 for 1. Jersey Blues looking for the doubleheader sweep. And a swing and a miss to even it up, 1-1. Tyler Spencer's in line to get the win after going the first 4. Aiden Bayardi, fine work over his 2 innings. And now DiMaggio trying to get the final 3 as he jumps ahead, a ball and 2 strikes. Second straight left-hander employed by Johnny Johnson today. 1-2 pitch. In there, strike 3 called, and Weinberg is the first out in the 7th. So 1 down, 2 more outs to get. Ryan Stewart, the 8th hitter in the order. He's gone 0 for 2 in this game, batting against DiMaggio, and ball 1 taken. The 1-0. 1-1. Stewart is grounded out to first, reached on an error by the third baseman. That was the ball that Bresniak made a great stop on, but then threw high. Swing and a miss, 2 strikes. Brookdale pitching had a collective ERA coming into the day under 2. And they've done fine work in today's doubleheader as well. 1-2 pitch. A little check swing past the man to the second baseman. Martino throws to first. Got him. 2 out. So Brendan Chikota will be the final hope. Brookdale leading Montgomery 5-1. Mustangs are down to their final out of the afternoon. Game 2 that's been played in about an hour and a half time. On the ground, we'll see if this does it. Smothered by Bresniak, gets up and throws. In time, got him, it's over. And that's a doubleheader sweep. And a highlight to punctuate it on Bresniak. As he makes the diving stop, makes a good throw. Chikota, the final out of the game. And Brookdale wins game 2, the final tally, 5-1. So they take game 1, 10-2. They win the second game, and they are now 9-0 on the season after taking down Montgomery in this doubleheader. So we thank you for joining us on Brookdale TV this afternoon. We'll have more games coming up as the season goes along. Thanks so much for watching, and with thanks to Sergei Kornienko, Brian Gadsword saying thanks again and so long from Lincroft. Brookdale a winner, the 9-0 Jersey Blues. They win 2 today over Montgomery. So long, and have a good night and good weekend.